Is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is your AEW Dynamite post show for June 21st, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Wednesday nights, wherever you may be. I got my guy TJ and I got my boy Darian here, guys. What is going on? Darian, this has been a long time coming, my friend. This is this is one of your not obviously this is not your first time on OTB, but it's been a while, man. It's been a
In a
while.
long time, man. I just been busy, man. I've
It's
been
been
busy,
a
but I'm
while,
glad to be
man.
finally back. I'm glad to finally be back.
Yeah.
Boy, it's
How
a
do you?
Texas takeover this episode.
What's going on, guys? AEW Dynamite tonight, fucking fantastic. This is the final Dynamite before Forbidden Door 2. Obviously we have AEW Collision this Saturday. I honestly still can't believe that I'm actually able to say that now. That's going to be the second episode of AEW Collision, which we got a ton of stuff on that card. An 8-man tag team match. Goddamn, Hiroshi Tanahashi is going to be wrestling on that show, which is just wild to me. And a lot more stuff to come as we head into Forbidden Door 2. But how do you guys feel about Dynamite tonight, guys? I thought it was an absolutely great show with some really good matches being announced for Forbidden Door. Can't wait.
Yeah, this was absolutely my favorite episode of Dynamite so far.
This year?
Might be.
Yeah, this year, second for all time.
Oh, okay.
I really like this episode.
Would this be his best go home show he's had?
Honestly, if you
Might
just
be.
say that randomly, I'm not gonna argue with you on that. I thought last week's Dynamite was absolutely insane.
Really good too.
You
It's really
simp. Damn, Sienna not here. Damn, bro.
It's all right, Supernova. Trust us. Sienna will be back on OTB very soon, or we're hoping so. But yeah, this was a great Dynamite. A lot of great action for tonight, and a lot of great matches announced for Forbidden Door 2 as well. We have about 10 matches on the card so far. One being on the 0 hour pre-show, whatever you want to call it, but telling you guys right now, I should have told you guys, get prepared. It's gonna be a long night on that day.
I'm gonna have my coffee ready.
I'm gonna take a big nap before. That's what I'm doing.
Yup.
And I'm sorry, guys, but no more Saturday pay-per-views for AEW. It's always going to be on Sunday because of Collision. Had to you have to swallow that pill. WWE is going to be on the Saturdays, while AEW is going to be controlling Sunday nights for pay-per-views. It's what buzzer? What the hell? Who's playing?
2K. You playing 2K, TJ?
Yes, I am.
Better not be rebuilding the Rockets.
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
How do you guys feel about Forbidden Door this year, man? We all know Forbidden Door 1 happened last year, and a lot of people were doubting Tony Khan because of the thrown together matches that he was doing for that card. But then we get to hear where the social media geeks out there say, where's the story for most of these matches? Guys, at the end of the day, there's no real stories for most of these matches because it's Dream Card. It's a Dream Card. It's like an all-star game. It's an all-star game for pro wrestling fans. That's what it basically is. There are
that's a perfect way to put it, actually.
There are some stories when it comes to Omega and Ospreay and BCC with the Elite, but it's like an all-star game, guys. There's not really going to be, much of stories. You're just going to have to love and accept for what it is. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of guilty of the, what's the word? Not accepting it for what it is, because I've been kind of critical of some of the matches. But I'm not gonna lie. Like at the end of the day, I know they're gonna cook, and I'm just gonna let them sit back, let them do the thing. Let them do the thing.
It's fair. Like I'm not just trying to like say like everybody that has that type of a mindset going in just needs to like, you know, accept the fact for what it is. But it's but like I said, I think it's just like an all-star game for pro wrestling fans, and I think that's what it's really going to be.
Yeah, and then when I really look at it like that, yeah, that's what it is, and I like that. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. So what do you think, TJ? I mean, not a lot of these have stories, but I mean, come on. This is just going to be a great night for pro wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, I completely agree. This is like an all-star game for wrestling, and it's like, to everyone who complains about it, you're gonna tell me when you go on WWE 2K and you do Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins, what's the story behind that? None. It's a dream match. They're giving us the dream matches that we've asked for the longest time. Just shut up and let them cook and enjoy it, because you know you're gonna watch it no matter what. So stop complaining and just watch the match.
And would you guys complain? And I'm asking all you guys this, like in like not even rhetorically, because I want to know, like personally, would you guys be doing this if it was WWE in New Japan? Where's the story?
Exactly.
Where's the story? I'm just asking because you know
they didn't do it for Survivor Series 2019, NXT versus WWE. They didn't do that.
No.
Where's the story?
No.
Yo, I ain't say that when NXT was cooking.
And WWE doesn't play well with others anyway, so it's not like they would even allow for this to even happen, you know, because Vince loves the way he books, and you know the people over there that book what the hell? Are you sending lightning my way, TJ?
Because you got the lightning now.
Lightning bolt. There's this big ass lightning bolt that just showed up.
Bro, what if it's a solar storm?
We're done. We're done.
Hey, I'm on my Static Shock shit, bro.
But listen, guys, it's gonna be a great night for pro wrestling. Okada and Danielson was confirmed tonight by commentary that was going to be the main event. How do you guys feel about that being the main event? Because I can totally see why people were saying that it should be Ospreay and Omega, but I mean, I was talking about this earlier today in the Discord server, and to me, if this like let's just say hypothetically Bryan calls it quits after this, I would want him to have that type of a moment in front of fans, win or lose, and just, you know, have that moment with the fans as the show goes off the air. He doesn't need to prove anything else, but you know, this is what he was meant to do. And that's why he chose AEW in the first place to come back to, or not come back to, but to go here because he wants to wrestle. If he chose to hang it up after this, good on you, Bryan. You have nothing left to prove, and we love you for it.
Legendary career.
I was thinking it was going to be Omega and Ospreay, but I'm not mad at the decision to go Okada Danielson. And if this is Danielson's last go, even more for the reason they should main event.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. And people are still asking me, Phil, why can't they just get physical tonight? Guys, I told you this whenever I was with TJ the last time. I am not wasting my energy on a match for Dynamite or a match on Rampage or hell, even a match on Collision. I am saving up my strength to train up for this match against Okada because it's going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy. Like, I'm not wasting my energy on a random match. I'm not wasting my energy on a random match. I'm not risking injury upon a fantastic main event that we're going to be seeing at Forbidden Door.
Exactly. Remember what happened last year.
The injury bug was plagued for Forbidden Door last year, and that is why these thrown together matches were put. But we got Claudio Castagnoli debuting last year at Forbidden Door, which a lot of people forget, quite honestly. So that there's going to be some surprises. There's going to be some great moments at Forbidden Door. And I can't wait to see what Tony Khan cooks up.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go over the the 10-match card for Forbidden Door. We will go over the tournaments for the Owen Hart Cup. They were officially revealed tonight, and at glance, the men's looks very predictable. It looks very predictable. But we will talk about that. And for the women, at glance, it looks predictable, but I think it's actually going to be a little bit more unpredictable than what people might think. Who knows? We just gotta get talking to it about that when that does actually happen. And you know what? I mean, honestly, while we're talking about it, we might as well just get right into it. Let's just talk about those Owen Hart Cup tournaments first before we get into really everything. But before we do, I want to plug everything because, that's our usual stick here. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support for OTB as of late. If you guys want to send in super chats about the show tonight, you guys want to talk Forbidden Door, you guys want us to answer questions about Forbidden Door that you have, or basically anything that you have to say about the show from tonight on Dynamite, send in those super chats, man. Send in those super chats. We are officially able to have those super chats now, which is great. And you guys can also join the channel and become a member today. And new members of the channel will officially get a link to the OTB Discord and be a part of the OTB family today. So send in those memberships. Memberships are open. And go get those super chats, and we can answer your questions live on air at the end of the show. But follow us on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. TJ and Darian, you guys can plug in your stuff real quick.
All right. All right, you already know who it is. It's the visionary, the revolutionary, the messiah of all things wrestling, TJ freaking Gatsby, a.k.a. the Heartbreak Prince. You can follow me on all social media platforms at TJAYGATSBY. And while you're at it, follow the main event players on all social media. And while you're at it, go ahead, go to w.gg, type in code MEP, get 10% off your entire order as well. Our merch store is up as well. The link to that is in my bio and the main event players bio. Get swagged out for the summer, because that's what the main event players are here for, to make sure you looking good when you chilling poolside trying to mac on the honeys, She.
Awesome.
Oh man, I'm Darian. Go by WrestleSpot. You can find me everywhere at WrestleSpot with the ugly yellow logo.
Ugly yellow.
Catch me every Saturday. Yeah, catch me every Saturday on Kick. I'm on Kick now at WrestleSpot. I believe it's just WrestleSpot. Catch me on Bad Takes Better Conversations on my YouTube channel. The WrestleSpot, same ugly yellow logo. And yeah, use code WrestleSpot on SeatGeek to save $20 off your first purchase.
I can talk to Relic for you, bro, about getting a new logo if you
no. I like my logo. I mean, maybe you can lighten it up a little bit. I like my logo. I just call it the ugly logo.
I just hated that you say, oh yeah, the ugly little yellow logo. Like, bro,
I just always call it that.
I was like, Relic. Damn, bro.
We can talk to Relic for you. Relic is the one that legitimately made that intro video and all the outlets that you see here. So if you ever need anything,
I appreciate
shout out to Relic, man.
The Burger J is in the chat. What's up, Burger?
I know. I'm trying to ignore him, but love you, Jay. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Talk about those Owen Hart Cup tournaments. Like I said, follow me on social media at @flameout_. That is on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And make sure to go use the code OTB at checkout from today's sponsor, which is SeatGeek. Use the code OTB at checkout at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase using SeatGeek. SeatGeek is an amazing application. They've been a part of the OTB family for quite some time now. And, you're getting the best deal using SeatGeek. If you go to a wrestling event, a concert, basically anywhere that you need a ticket, use the code OTB and save yourself some $20 because money's tough nowadays. So please save yourself some of that old card.
Use that money you
Cold
save.
hard
Go get $20 popcorn or something from the concession stand. There you go.
Dude, trust me, food is outrageous at these events. So, just save yourself the $20 and use the code OTB at checkout. Also, go get the merch. Teespring is the official home of OTB and its merchandise. You guys can go get my merch. Link down in the description. Loft's merch is linked down there as well, and the official OTB merch is down in the description as well. So go get your merch at Teespring. And if you guys are going to buy anything from WWE Shop, make sure to use the WWE Shop affiliate link that is also provided down below. It is my personal link, but anything that I get from that affiliate link goes directly to the channel to make it more accessible to you guys. And that way we can continue to make OTB the best it possibly can be. And yeah, I think that's it. You know what? I'm proud of myself. I actually don't think I forgot anything. And if I did, God damn it. But figure it out.
Are you on Kick or any other streaming platforms?
Huh?
Are you on Kick or any other streaming platforms?
I am on Kick and everything like that, but I gotta, I'm putting my office. I'm putting my office and everything together in the other room. So I gotta get that first and actually, set things up before I actually stream on there, because it's gonna be a long time coming. I'm finally getting an office now, which is insane to even think about, but it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, it's gonna be great. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Send in those super chats if you are ever so inclined to do so. It is never obligated. It's never an obligation. But if you guys want to talk about anything that happened tonight or for Forbidden Door, you got any questions, send in those super chats and we'll read them to you guys out at the end of the show. And join the channel if you aren't already a member. So yeah, let's go, guys. Let's talk about that Owen Hart Cup tournament. We got the men's and the women's. At first glance, let's talk about the men's first. It does look very predictable, with the tournament going as follows. Let me just, I gotta get the pictures up, but, all right, actually, wait, I actually might have
So you want me to read it out or have it right here?
I actually have them right here, provided for us in StreamYard. You guys aren't going to be able to see our faces, our beautiful faces, but here is the men's tournament. So we got CM Punk versus Kojima at Forbidden Door, which is insane to even think about, but that is that, and we know the reason why. It's not Kenta, because Kenta pulled out of his match against CM Punk at Forbidden Door. We got Roderick Strong and Samoa Joe at AEW Collision. It's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday's Collision. So that's going to be interesting there. We then have Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Dustin Rhodes at that same Collision. And then on that same Collision, we have basically 3 tournament matches are on that one Collision next Saturday.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
And that's Juice Robinson taking on Ricky Starks. Now, I'm going to take this away for one quick second and put our layout back. But how do you guys feel about the 8 that are a part of this tournament? I wish it was a bit more of a bigger field than just 8.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the
I might have switched some names out, to be honest with you. I probably would have I love Samoa Joe. I probably would have put someone like Swerve in his place. Maybe get Miro or Andrade. People would just return. I would put them in there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm fine with the way the bracket looks, but I do think it's a little predictable.
Yeah, it is, Deontay. June 29th is a Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, so why are they doing Collision on a Thursday then? Is there
there's probably going to be a preempting. They probably preempted it. God damn it.
Oh, Money in the Bank is that Saturday.
They're taping
Yeah.
it, and it's going to be preempted to Thursday. Okay.
Tony said, "I'm not dumb, y'all." He said, "I'm not dumb."
No, that makes
In the middle
sense.
of the day.
That makes sense because I was like, wait.
Money in the Bank's in the middle of the day, though.
No, that is also true.
So let me see. Let me see. There's probably something on TNT on Saturday. Let me see.
Probably. But yeah, Swerve in this would have been great. I'm gonna be honest. I would not have had CM Punk in this tournament. I would have had Dax in this tournament. I'm a little upset that Dax is not in this tournament because I said it months ago when they announced it was coming back. I wanted Dax to win this thing, so I'm a little upset that he's not in this tournament. Can they coexist tag tournament?
Yeah, I guess maybe they're just taking...
We'll talk about that MJF and
Can
Adam
they
Cole
coexist?
thing. It does reek of Vince McMahon. Can they coexist? But a Strange Bedfellows storyline between those two actually could work. And when have we last seen something like that for a world championship? That's going to be insane. But how do you guys TJ, I'm gonna pose a question to you. How do you feel about the actual superstars that were selected in this? Because I don't think they're actually bad in the selections of superstars, but
yeah,
I mean, it's just a predictable first round, man.
It really is. There right off rip, there are two I would have changed. Like I said, I like Punk. I would not have had him in this tournament. I would have had Dax in his place, and then I love Dustin Rhodes. But let's be honest, we know he's not getting past that first round. I would have switched him out with somebody else too.
Come on, it's one last hurrah.
Damn, basically, I would have switched him out with someone like hell, I'd put a Darby in there or a Jungle Boy. Or even a Sammy. Throw Sammy back in there.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not a bad field, but there are some definitely some questionable names in there. But who do you guys got? Let's go our first round predictions here. Who do you guys got in the first round?
All right.
Punk, Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Let me look at the bracket one more time for the other side. Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
I got Ricky Hobbs. I'm gonna switch a little bit. I got Roderick Strong, and because I feel like shenanigans, and because his is the only match that's happening at Forbidden Door, I think something's gonna happen that causes Kojima to win it.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
Also, because I would love Kojima versus Roderick Strong. That would.
That would be insane. Considering this might be CM Punk's first singles match since coming. Okay, wait. There we go. God dang lightning's probably messing things up with me, but but we're still here, so we're okay. Singles match. Are we okay?
Yeah, so you cut for a second, but you're good.
Okay.
We can hear you way better than we see you right now.
Okay.
Good,
okay. Considering this is CM Punk's first real singles match back, or at least that's what I'm thinking, I don't think CM Punk's losing his first singles match back. So I have CM Punk. Then I have Samoa Joe beating Roderick Strong. I think that match is going to be insane in the first round, but I do believe it's going to be Samoa Joe. And then I have Powerhouse and Ricky moving on in their first matchups. I think it's... I love you, Dustin. I do. You're a brother of my favorite superstar right now, but it's not...
That shit hit out of nowhere. That shit caught me off guard.
What's happening?
The fucking thunder just caught me off guard. Oh my god.
Oh.
like Phil, if you run this back, you will literally see the moment where I just go.
But yeah, I got the same predictions basically as Darian. Punk, Joe, Hobbs, and Starks. Honestly,
Mm.
I'm not even afraid to say it. I think it's gonna be Punk and Starks in the finals. I do.
Yeah.
That's what I have in the finals. That's what I have in the finals. I love Powerhouse Hobbs, and I think Powerhouse Hobbs would be an amazing, finalist because it would call back from when Punk and Hobbs did it the first time. I think it was at. I remember that match. I think I was there for that. Wasn't it like Grand Slam Rampage or something like that? Rampage's Grand Slam or something like that.
Yeah.
It
I
could
think
have been. And that match is actually really good on Rampage, but we were all just too tired to care because it's goddamn Rampage after Dynamite, and that Dynamite was exhausting because it was Bryan Danielson and freaking Kenny Omega. But regardless,
My whole apartment just shook.
dude, you might have to evacuate, bro. That's insane.
Bro, what the fuck?
But yeah, that's what I have in the finals.
Same.
It just makes sense. And then what would you have as your finals, TJ? Considering it's you have Kojima.
Yeah.
I would have Ricky Starks versus. Because I don't see Kojima getting there. Ricky Starks versus Roderick Strong. Yeah.
Then I would probably have.
And that would be a great final. I'd love to see that match.
I would. I was looking at. I would have Punk put over Ricky Starks, but I think they're gonna give it to Punk.
Yeah, if anything, like that's the thing, Darian. To me, I would have CM Punk put over somebody like a Ricky Starks, but
yeah,
I sadly think this is Punk's tournament to win, and that's why TJ and I agree with this sentiment 100%. I'm willing to put Punk in this match or tournament.
yeah.
He doesn't need this. He doesn't need this. I mean, he's the quote unquote uncrowned AEW World Champion because of what happened on Saturday night, with the whole red bag and everything like that. I mean, he doesn't need it, and a lot of people were even clamoring that MJF just actually doesn't even show up at Forbidden Door, just doesn't show up at in his match against Tanahashi, and Punk would somehow defend the AEW World Championship that he had in his red bag against Tanahashi because he's trying to prove that he's actually the champion and not MJF.
And that was what we were supposed to get last year too.
Yeah, and that was what we were supposed to get last year, but now it looks like this match is actually official because of what happened tonight with MJF. Who knows? Maybe that still could happen. I don't know, but that's the men's match, and then the women's tournament. My girl Britt is in this thing again, and it's actually a little bit cut off, but it's okay. We got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Ruby Soho happening on next Wednesday's Dynamite. Then we have, I believe, this Friday's Rampage, having Anna Jay and Sky Blue. Nyla Rose and Willow Nightingale this Saturday at Collision. And then at Forbidden Door at the 0 hour, we have Athena taking on Billy Starks. And don't worry, Billy Starks is not Ricky Starks' sister, or cousin, or
well, they're in the same spot, so I don't know.
Or and don't worry, Billy Starks is also not in relation to Zoe Stark. Maybe, I don't know. That one might be a little bit tricky.
Maybe,
but,
I don't know.
but guys, the women's tournament is very interesting. I actually like this field a lot.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of great mix of people in here. Sky Blue actually getting a lot of recognition as of late. She's going to be fantastic in this thing. Billy Starks might be a Ring of Honor superstar, so that's why I really don't know her all that much. Maybe I'm wrong in that
Yeah.
assessment. I don't know. I really just don't know who Billy Starks is, and that just might be a me problem type of thing. But how do you guys feel about the women's bracket this time around? I don't think it's that bad.
I say the field looks promising. Looks promising.
Yeah.
I think Sky Blue's gonna show out. Are we doing predictions yet, or are we gonna wait on that?
Just giving our thoughts right now, and then I'll
Okay,
ask you for predictions.
Yeah, I think the field looks really good. It looks promising.
Yeah, I like this one a lot more than the men's field.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even see any names I would take out. If I had to, I'd probably put a
Maybe Ruby Soho. I don't know.
yeah. I would say put Jade in there somewhere. But besides that, I like how this field looks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too mad at this lineup here. But what do you guys got for predictions wise? Because this one, like, you would think like a lot of these names, like these are just going to be really good matches. I feel.
Oh yeah.
At least I'm hoping, because I want these women to get some time, So who do you guys got?
I would go for the first round. I would go Britt, Sky Blue, Willow, and Athena. That's my first round.
For me, I'm going Ruby because I feel like the Outcasts are gonna screw shit up somehow. Sky Blue, Willow, and Athena.
Okay.
I actually agree with TJ on this one. I think with the Doctor winning last year's tournament, I don't think that she really needs to win a second tournament back to back. So I think Ruby Soho actually getting the quote unquote rub here because of an Outcast interference could actually work out for her in her favor. Then I want Sky Blue to make it into the second round. I do. I love Anna Jay. Like Anna Jay is fantastic. I really do. I think she's absolutely great and she's improving a lot. But so is Sky Blue. And Sky Blue has really been a fan favorite as of late, and I really do think this is her time. Then Willow Nightingale, no offense to Nyla Rose at all. I think she's a very serviceable woman in this locker room, and whenever Tony Khan needs somebody, he honestly calls Nyla Rose, and that's not even really that bad of a spot to be in, So I think Willow Nightingale for that one, and then Athena over Billy Starks, and that's nothing against Billy. I just think it's going to be Athena's time.
Yeah.
But then who do you guys have in the finals with your predictions, man? Because I
got Sky Blue getting an upset win over Britt Baker in mine. And then I got Willow beating Athena, and that's my final. Sky Blue and Willow.
Sky Blue and Willow.
I was gonna say Sky Blue and Willow also. So I feel like Sky Blue's gonna beat Ruby, and then Willow's gonna beat Athena, and then get that in the finals. Because they're kind of a makeshift tag team right now when it comes to that whole storyline. So, yeah.
You know what? Screw it. Give me Sky Blue in the finals, man. I think she might have some people in her back pocket to take out the other members of the Outcast to hopefully get into the finals, and then I'd probably go Willow Nightingale. I love Athena, and I think Athena is great and all, but I think she's still holding it down right now in Ring of Honor as their women's champion. I might be wrong on that. Again, I don't watch Ring of Honor all that much, and that's a me problem again. But Willow Nightingale again in the finals, and that could be a great finals match right there. So hopefully we'll see Sky Blue in the finals, and maybe she can win the whole thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
But all right, guys, enough talking about those tournaments. I think those tournaments. I just want to see AEW build upon those tournaments for years to come, because this is the second annual, and I think it's going to be really good to see this tournament going down for the second year in a row. I'm actually very happy that AEW is still going to be doing these for the Owen Hart Foundation, because it really is just an homage to Owen. And
so I got a little scared because they're doing it kind of late. They're doing it. They do it later than they did last year.
They did. They are doing it a little bit later than last year's, but I'm just happy that they're doing it again.
Same.
And with the there were rumors actually going around earlier on this week that apparently TK wants to do a G1 Climax type of tournament for AEW. How do you feel about that?
I would love that.
I would love
that. Would be golden.
Yeah.
I would love it, but it involve a lot of people in this thing too, man. Like you gotta involve a lot of people and involve people that we haven't seen. Like, it would be great to see. And if anything, that's another yearly tournament that I would want to see come around.
Have this be what sets up like the main event of like Grand Slam or something.
I like that. And if they continue to do it in Queens at Arthur Ashe, I'm most likely going to continue to be going there. So I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, that would be fantastic if TK were actually able to pull that off. So I'm all for it. Let's just see what TK has in store for that. But let's get right into the show, guys. Thank you guys so much again for joining us. If you guys liked that so far, I mean, the show was even better. So hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications, subscribe to the channel, join and become a member today. Get the super chats in as well. Let's get right into the show, guys. Hardys and Guns kicked off the show. This was a tag team match of two sets of brothers, Hardys, Guns. This wasn't actually all that bad. This really wasn't all that bad. I wasn't expecting like a shitstorm or anything like that, but Hardys and Guns, we never have seen this before, so I was kind of expecting, all right, let's just start off, with a slow pacing tag team match. But this wasn't slow. This had nothing to do with any type of pacing. This was just hot right out the gate.
Yeah, I caught it right at the end. I really like how the Guns won, but it was a fun match. It was fun.
Yeah,
I really love the Guns tag finisher. That is like, it's a piece of beauty.
To Yuma.
310 to Yuma is fantastic. Is amazing, bro. I love that.
Yeah. But this was hot and heavy, fast paced type of matchup here. Whatever Gun sold that the Twisted Fate Stunner by Jeff Hardy, I love you. Listen, I like the Guns anyway. A lot of people don't like the Guns, but I personally like them. I think they're actually fantastic as heels. But whatever Gun sold that Twisted Fate Stunner, good job. That might have been Austin, but I know they're actually very distinctive brothers. They're not twins or anything. They're actually very distinctive, but I couldn't tell. But whatever. Great stunner there. But yeah, this was really good.
The fucking side effect Matt Hardy hit tonight, that was like one of the most devastating side effects I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk. I doubt you want to talk Rampage spoilers, but some Rampage spoilers just popped up and confirmed some more matches for Forbidden Door.
Okay. Let me just check that real quick. But yeah, the Guns actually won this match, by the way, guys, which was yo, what?
You saw that, right? Yeah.
Wait, send it in a group chat because I can't find it.
I can say it here. John
Yeah.
Morrison returned at Rampage.
That's not the only thing, though. That's not the only thing, though.
Johnny Elite showed up at Rampage.
We got another match for Forbidden Door, though. It is. Do you want me to say it, Phil?
I just saw Johnny Elite. That's it. So I don't know
so
the
other one is Adam Cole's gonna have a match at Forbidden Door with Tom Lawler.
Who?
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Why do I know that name?
Interesting. Tom Lawler.
I know the name, but I don't know why I know it.
He might have been at Forbidden Door last year. Maybe.
What was he in recently? That was like, I'm trying to think.
Was he in Forbidden Door last year? Tom Lawler.
Let me see.
No, that was Clark Connors.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like.
That was Clark Connors. I thought it was Tom Lawler. But yeah, God dang, Johnny Elite showed up at Rampage. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. We'll figure out what Tom Lawler was.
Tom Lawler, TJ.
Okay.
I know him. I just don't know him. You know.
You just don't know why I know him.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a good tag team match here. Colton goes after Jeff as he gets back to his feet, but is taken down with a twist of fate stunner. Okay, so that was Colton. That was a great sell there, Colton. Jeff climbed up for a Swanton Bomb, only to have Bullet Club Gold get involved with Jay White shoving Jeff off the turnbuckle. All it takes is a 310 Yuma onto Jeff for the Guns to win, and that was it. Obviously, the referee was distracted at that time that way, because if they saw it, it would have been a DQ. But referee was distracted, pushed him off the turnbuckle, 310 to Yuma, 1, 2, 3, good to go. And the Guns picked up the win, which I was actually very shocked about, but then all of a sudden, once I figured out that Bullet Club Gold was going to get involved here, it made a lot of sense. And I actually love the pairing of the Guns being a part of BC Gold. I think that's actually a great thing for them, and what better way to get the rub than with Jay White and Juice Robinson. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Juice Robinson is rock hard. Just wanted to break that news to you guys.
Phil, what did you do?
What?
Phil, they're gonna use that against you, bro. They're gonna use that against you.
I'm just telling you guys like it is, man.
Say it again. Say it louder, Phil.
Say it louder, Phil. Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. It's just breaking news.
Have fun with that one, chat. Have fun with that one.
It's what his name is, bro. I don't know what you want me to say.
Hey, Corbin, how do you know this? Oh, wait, I gotta hit the Andrade. Okay, how you know?
No, but I thought the Guns winning here with the help of BC Gold here was not, honestly all that bad, and they beat a legendary team like the Hardys, man. What else is better than that?
Another big win for the Guns right there. Little outside thing, but Enigma said, "Why is the first thing when I checked into OTP I hear Phil saying rock hard?"
I told you, bro.
Enigma. That is because it's Juice Robinson, man. I mean, that's his name, and I wonder why he is.
Tony Storm can tell us.
I think we all kind of know the reason why. And honestly, TJ just said it, so I don't have to. But yeah, but yeah, this is really good here. How do you guys feel about the Guns being with BC Gold, man? I think it's actually a great spot for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Genius.
Yeah. BC Gold is a perfect landing spot for the Guns.
Just makes sense, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like it'll also help give him a little bit more, what's it called? A little more veteran experience, especially from someone like Jay White.
Maybe give him something to do outside, like a tag team title run or something, like title chase,
very true. Very true. So yeah, then after that we got the video package for with the issues between Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe, which would lead into the concession stand brawl. And this was, very, very interesting. I mean, we've seen these type of matchups in the past, like, when they're just in the concourse area, just throwing hot dogs and mustard and ketchup and all that kind, just craziness ensuing. But the concession stand brawl, Jeff Jarrett legitimately said in a video package that if he were to lose this match, he would no longer wrestle on AEW Dynamite again. And I know they're probably just, gonna find a loophole in that because he'll probably be wrestling on fucking Rampage because that's not technically Dynamite. But
Ring of Honor and win the title.
Or a Ring of Honor one-time spot or whatever. But fuck Jeff Jarrett. I think Mark Briscoe winning was completely the right decision here, and this actually wasn't all that bad as I thought it could have been.
All that bad. You saw who was in there. Ain't he great? Wasn't it great? I'm a Jeff Jarrett merchant. I'm sorry.
I hate Jeff, but but Mark Briscoe winning, obviously the right call. This was just a goodwill match here, just to have some chaos thrown into Dynamite. Because I mean, it's really what happened after the match that went crazy.
Yeah.
So how do you feel, TJ? I mean, this wasn't. I mean, it wasn't innocent. It wasn't harmless, but definitely it left to be desired.
Why is Karen Jarrett still on my fucking screen? That's the main
just
question
because
I had.
Just because I'm a Jeff Jarrett fan doesn't mean I'm a Karen Jarrett fan. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
I block her out. Like I legitimately just there's like a tunnel vision here. I am legitimately only focused on the actual action. And if Karen's there, it just doesn't exist. But yeah, I mean. Karen Jarrett. Why is she here? Why did you bring her in here, man? I'm trying to tell you that Karen Jarrett's the cancer to this company, and you just brought her in.
You know what? Hell, I'm not gonna take this fucking shit. I'm not gonna take this fucking shit. Just for that, Karen Jarrett versus Britt Baker on the next Dynamite.
Listen, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'll deal with you later. But at the end of the day, man, Karen Jarrett is not what's best for this business, and so is not Jeff Jarrett. So goodbye, Jeff.
Why Jeff catching strays, bro? He didn't even do nothing.
No, he's done a lot. He's done a lot. So,
he's done a fucking lot.
He's done a lot. So it's time. But yeah, this was what it was. So we see. This was just wild. I don't even know where to fucking begin when it comes to this. All three men, and Jay Lethal, Sanjay, and Jeff Jarrett are beating down Mark Briscoe in the ring, 3-on-1. Lethal heads to ringside for a table. He's struggling to get this poor man out of the way. He's probably just a worker for this company, and the man doesn't know what to do. He's very flustered, and he's struggling really hard to get this man out of the way to grab the table, and and the man turns out to be Papa Briscoe. So Papa Briscoe's here. And he sends Lethal through the table with a chokeslam, which was insane enough to begin with. Briscoe heads into the ring to deal with Dutt and Lethal before checking on Mark, only to get low blowed by Karen Jarrett. So Karen's back. And the ring gets cleared out as Mark is back on his feet, but the J Driller attempts get cut off by Satnam Singh, taking him out with a chokeslam. Suddenly, Christopher Daniels and Best Friends come out to take out Satnam, followed by the Lucha Bros. And then we're back into the ring. Penta takes down Jarrett before Briscoe rolls him up for the win. 1, 2, 3. And and that was it. I mean, there was a lot of stuff happening in this. The Briscoe, we had the Lucha Bros, we had Karen, we had Satnam, we had Papa Briscoe. I mean, this was just all over the place, man.
Yeah, it was. This was anarchy in the arena. Let's be honest.
Dude. This is just insane, and I don't even really think it needed to be this insane. And I don't even think insane is in a good sense here. Like this really wasn't all that good. I mean, it was sure, it's the cause chaos, sure, but this didn't need to be happening. You could have thrown this on a Rampage, and I would have been fine.
That might have been the perfect spot for him. Not gonna lie.
You could have been on a Rampage, and I would have been fine with it.
Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
But yeah, that was what it was. We cut backstage at the BCC to Kesha and Don Callis, that piece of shit, Don Callis. He's just a piece of shit, but we love him anyway. They're addressing what's going to go down in a few weeks before issuing a challenge to the Elite for Forbidden Door, a 5-on-5 match. Bryan Danielson he's calling out Okada, so he won't be a part of this, saying that if he doesn't show up by the end of the night, he will prove how much of a coward he truly is. That 5-on-5 is going to be insane. So we will have Takeshita along with Claudio, Wheeler, and Mox with I believe it's
Shota Umino.
It's Umino. It's
Yeah,
Umino. Yeah. Okay. And that's the 5 there against the members of the Elite and the Elite, the Young Bucks and Hangman Adam Page with Eddie Kingston, and now Ishii because he announced it in the main event segment.
Yeah.
That's insane. I love that. People are already messaging me, Phil, where's why am I blanking on this name?
Ibushi.
That's it. Where's Ibushi? He'll be here. I honestly think that might be one of the surprises for Forbidden Door. I don't see Forbidden Door going down without Ibushi here. And if it is happening, that's very strange. But they might
Cue 10 minutes after this ends. I've signed with WWE effective immediately. I'm like, well, fuck us then, huh?
God damn, honestly, I think they might just be saving that for Blood and Guts. I really do. I think they might just be saving Ibushi for Blood and Guts, but who knows? He'll be here. I really do think he'll be in AEW. It's just not for the match here.
AEW loves them some Ishii, man.
I'm saying.
I'm not mad with it though. I love Ishii. I didn't even think we were gonna get to see Minoru Suzuki tonight, but we did. So but I think that 5-on-5 is gonna be fantastic. And a lot of people are even wondering what the heck are the Elite gonna be doing? There's your answer.
Yeah. They're gonna be fucking shit up.
This is good. Real good. We then got into this trios match with Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki taking on Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and AR Fox.
Oh.
This was, this just seemed like a randomly paired up 6-man tag, but this actually turned out to be really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Murder Grandpa, man.
Murder Grandpa.
Those shots he was doing to Darius Martin legitimately looked like death. So
Darius hit him with something and then he just stared at him, smiled, and then hit him right back. That was funny.
Like, dude.
Bro, what the hell?
The chops that Darius was doing to Minoru, and then that one chop he did to Darius, and he just died from it. It was legitimately felt like death.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the audio avatar is you.
Hi, me.
I'm not gonna take this fucking shit.
See? I'm plastered all over the show now. Fuck y'all. But yeah, I think this is honestly a very good 6-man tag here, and it honestly called to the situation that Jericho has with Action Andretti. Because of one of the most insane upsets in AEW history, with Action beating Jericho. We all knew where we were when that moment happened on Dynamite, and it was cool. It was cool. But Jericho, Sammy, and Minoru got the win, with Martin tapping out to the Lion Tamer by Jericho. And it was just a nice 6-man tag. It was fun. It was a fun 6-man tag with these mismatched of styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And anytime Minoru Suzuki wants to be on my TV screen, I'll allow him to be because
we don't have a choice.
It's not that we don't have a choice. It's that I just love him.
But it's also we love him, but he wouldn't give us a choice anyway.
No. Now, question to both of you. This is just random, but that's what we do here on OTB. Would you rather take a chop from Minoru or Gunther?
Minoru.
Right now, Minoru. Right now. In his prime, probably Gunther. I don't know.
Now, if we're talking forearms, boy, you could not pay me to take a Minoru Suzuki forearm.
Dude, that forearm that he did to Darius, man, he legitimately died. I mean,
I saw that man. He went.
You can legitimately have whiplash, man.
It scares me more because Minoru grabs him, but he's also smiling because he knows what he's about to do.
And the way he winds up to just that.
Like the one he hit on Danielson last year or 2 years ago. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you sick motherfucker.
So good.
So your Enigma, if we're doing that one, I'm taking a chop from Walter.
Yeah.
A forearm from Suzuki or a chop from Walter.
Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about Suzuki's kicks, all right? Because I value my life. All right? I value life.
Dude, the guy's insane. At the age of 55 years old, this man is insane.
Mm.
But yeah, this is a fun 6-man tag. Renee got into the ring, and to talk about Jericho, to talk to Jericho about the stare down between him and Sting from last week. Jericho talks about how that was a big moment for everyone else but him, and Jericho says that Sting knows that he knows who Sting really is, and that is why he would just go to whoever the higher bidder was. So just saying that he's all about the money, and he called Sting. He called Sting out for being a WHORE. I'm not saying it here on YouTube, but you know what it is. You know what he fucking said. I'm like, can he say that? I'm like,
I'm illiterate,
what?
Phil. What does it mean? I don't know how to spell. I'm dyslexic. I'm Bella Thorne.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it here, man. I'm not getting this thing demonetized. That's the last thing I want to do. But I was like, dude, whoever is in the production truck, that's when you bleep that out. I'm surprised he was able to say that without it getting bleeped. You bleep the word shit on AEW TV now, and that you don't bleep?
Well, that one's surprisingly tame-ish. Because bitch is worse than that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, we've said worse on the show than that word.
Well, I don't have a bleeping mechanism. If I did, most of the show would be bleeped out.
I'm gonna say, didn't you say I'm not taking this fucking shit damn near to kick off the show? That's worse than WHORE. What the fuck?
No, but I was honestly just very shocked that, he said that on national television. And Tony Khan might be paying a pretty penny for that word for Jericho. Who knows? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how TV rights work, but you might have to pay something.
Maybe not for Jericho. We'll be like, oh, it's Jericho.
Actually, that's one of the words that is allowed on TV. It's not one of the FCC's 7 words.
That is wild to me.
Yeah, sitcoms say it all the time. You turn on an episode of you can turn on an episode of Friends. Well, no, they didn't really say it back then. What's Two Broke Girls, the one with Kat Dennings and the other girl? They said it in there.
Maybe I just haven't watched shows that actually have said that word in their scripts or whatever. But I'm like, Jesus, that's wild.
But say, Phil, you are from Connecticut though. Like,
yeah,
the worst I gotta worry about is puppies that get lost.
Yeah, no, not a lot of shit happens here in CT. Not a lot of shit happens here in CT, and if it does, it's usually done the next day. So,
if it does, Phil's the one behind it.
It might be.
I can confirm that Austin Gunn was the one that took that Twist of Fate Thunder.
It was Austin? I thought it was Colton. Okay, well, good shit, Austin. So yeah, this is good. He called Sting that. He follows up with a challenge for a 6-man tag team match with the Suzuki Gods versus Sting, Darby, and whoever they decide to have them team up with, if anybody even wants to team up with them. And he starts to run Sting down some more, but the Icon arrives with Darby Allin, and Taz says, God dang it, Shivani, say your line, damn it. And he's like, it's Sting.
It's Sting. Sting.
So Sting pokes fun at Jericho about being uptight before accepting the challenge for Sunday at Forbidden Door. Darby says Jericho needs to remember he has made a lot of enemies in a lot of places, and they've got their partner in mind. Jericho demanded to know who the partner is, but they said, you're going to find out on Collision. Now, who could it be? Because I honestly don't know.
What if it's Nick Gage again?
Oh my god.
Because we're all assuming it's going to be a Japanese star. What if Nick Gage comes out with the fucking pizza cutter again?
Maybe Enigma in the chat. Maybe you know more than me, but I just had his name in my head. Naito. Is Tetsuya Naito hurt? Because if he isn't, then I would go him.
I'm gonna say if Naito isn't hurt, I throw him in there. But last time I checked, I think it said
There
he was
has to be
still
someone he has
injured.
history with, and I know Jericho and Naito worked the match, right?
I think it'll most likely be Shingo Takagi, like like Enigma said. But you know, if Naito isn't hurt, I mean, I would love it. But yeah, my guess is probably Takagi, but who knows? So, it's gonna be a fun trios match at Forbidden Door.
What?
Okay. I guess we're taking that away real quick. And we are going to...
Wait, what happened?
Okay.
Hey,
Damn it. Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it.
Okay, Russ, to answer that question, Naito is not hurt.
Oh, he's not hurt? Oh, okay.
No, but I cannot imagine Naito being like the third guy.
Okay.
And it's either Shingo Takagi and they'll recreate dudes with attitudes, or it's me wishful thinking for Tama Tonga.
Okay.
No. The dudes with attitude reemergence is probably the best bet, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. Who couldn't make it last year? Was it Takahashi?
Yeah, it was Hiromu. He had a fever literally 2 days before Forbidden Door.
Damn.
Sucks.
Takahashi.
And him and Darby could have had a match this year for the junior title. I think that's Forbidden Door's missing. Like a little bit of both. Add some New Japan Gold on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been interesting for sure.
Darby versus Hiromu. I know Orange Cat. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was about to fucking on a giant list of things that are gonna go down.
Yeah. Was that?
Oh no, I was gonna say my dad.
Oh no, you're good. We then got backstage with Tony Schiavone and RJ City as they were going to be drawing a random pairing for the Blind Eliminator tournament. This was,
I love this.
The Blind Eliminator tournament is very interesting to me in itself because it's just legitimately random people getting paired up together, and whoever wins this tournament gets the tag team title opportunity. They were just pulling names. They didn't say who the names were at this point, but we would later learn who they are later on in the night. But yeah, how do you guys feel about this Eliminator tournament with the random people being paired up in tag teams, man? I mean,
I love the concept.
I like it. I saw it back in TNA when they did like their one night only. We got a beer money reunion. I think we're gonna get Hobbs and Starks.
Okay.
That could be something. We could get a lot of interesting matchups for sure.
You can get Punk and Omega.
Andrade and Sammy.
Andrade and Sammy. Yeah.
So we're just gonna pair like real life rivals,
everybody who doesn't like
each other, and just fucking go at it.
You want ratings? Do that.
Yeah.
That's the real. Can they coexist? For real.
Oh, so we're booking this like we're Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
No, we're
such good shit. Damn it.
This is such good shit.
I like Lost McMahon. Lost Vince is so fucking funny.
No,
you gotta get out there. You gotta fucking put over Roman.
Actually, now that we're saying this, I know that they actually don't like each other, but they're also working together. I think they're gonna do Claudio and Kingston.
Oh shit!
It could have listen. There's a lot of possibilities with this, but I also love how they did the Tumblr. They have the Tumblr back on TV.
Back here.
Yes. I've missed that.
I want one of those.
So good. We come back from commercial break and we see the Elite addressing the BCC's challenge from earlier on tonight. Talking about the numbers advantage for the BCC have, but the Elite have friends everywhere. And in walks in Eddie Kingston. And Eddie says, listen, I'm not your friend, so get that shit out of your fucking mouth real quick. But, you know, I hate Claudio Castagnoli more. So fine, I'll team with you guys. But I'm choosing the partner. I'm choosing our fifth partner. Because I may not trust him either. But I trust him a lot more than you guys. So.
Damn, that's a funny way of saying homicide.
So it's gonna be mine. And yeah, that's what it was. So so and he says, listen, I'll be making the announcement. And he walked off. So we will later find out who that announcement would be in the main event segment. So there you go. Then we got Adam Cole, baby.
Boom!
Comes walking out.
Unlike I'm sorry, Phil, but unlike Seth freaking Rollins, I think everyone here, whenever we say Adam Cole, it's just baby, automatic.
Oh yeah,
it's not forced,
for sure.
Just every time.
Yeah, his name is Adam Cole, baby. It's not just Adam Cole.
Yeah, that's his legal name.
Anyway.
First name Adam Cole, last name Bebe.
Bebe.
Adam, middle name Cole, last name Bebe. It's just that.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Whenever they call him Mr. Bebe.
Yep, Mr. Bebe.
Mr. Bebe. But yeah, this was fantastic. This was probably one of the funniest, but also like just a great segment altogether. He heads to the ring to speak, no doubt, trying to address everything that happened last week in their 30-minute banger that ended in a time limit draw, which I absolutely loved, again, by the way. It was just fantastic. Cole asked who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby. And everybody cheers. He wants to give the devil his due by saying that MJF gave him one of the toughest matches of his career last week. Adam did everything in his power, but he just could not get he just couldn't win. However, MJF didn't win either. Cole understands MJF why MJF didn't accept the 5 more minutes, but says that if MJF wants to prove that he is the best AEW World Champion of all time, he would take on all comers. And Cole calls out MJF to come address a rematch that should be in Adam Cole Bebe's future. I'm going to keep calling him Bebe, so get used to it. And MJF's music hits. His music hits, and he actually shows up. He's showing up. He's out there in front of the crowd, which Tony Schiavone's like, holy shit, this man's actually going to come out. I'm very shocked. And
holy shit.
And Taz is like, why are you shocked, my man? Why are you shocked? He's always down to just have a cordial conversation. I don't think anything's cordial when it comes to MJF, but that's just what Taz always does. He always loves playing devil's advocate.
So he's MJF's advocate?
Maybe, who knows? Maybe Taz and MJF are really close backstage. We don't know. Could be.
Now I got to see this, the pairing of Taz and MJF.
That would be insane. Wouldn't it be? Taz didn't even have to say a word, though. He's like, all right, MJF, just go.
That is true, because, MJF can talk.
Oh, yeah, So MJF demands his music to be stopped. He stared down Adam Cole with a smirk on his face before running down the Chicago crowd, who let the champ know how they felt with a with a hearty chant of "Shut the fuck up." And then MJF just replied with the word "no." And I'm like, okay. MJF then congratulated Cole on proving himself last week, noting that he was the one to drag that out of him before saying Cole's lost track of time and had he still had time on the clock, he would have beaten Adam Cole. And everybody was like, oh my God, we all know that is bullshit. So the fans started to chant bullshit.
At least they know.
And the crowd was eating the segment up with the palm of their hands. It was fantastic. He said as far as the rematch goes, MJF would have to decline that offer because he is trying to save Adam Cole from himself, and he's just really being protective of Adam Cole and his health and well-being. So, he's trying to be a good champion here, but by respectfully declining. And Adam Cole, he says, of course you would say no, but how about we have a fight right now and I can kick your ass right here in Chicago? Obviously, MJF is backing away. He doesn't want any part of it. And Shivani stands up and says, listen, guys, I have an announcement. They both tell him, quote, shut up, Shivani, in unison, which was great. Dude, that was great. I loved it.
Face or heel, Adam Cole still hates Shivani.
Yeah, even as a baby face, Adam Cole, nope. Adam Cole does not like Shivani. So
one day we'll get that mad.
Imagine Shivani versus Cole 1-on-1 on Dynamite.
Special guest ref.
Yes. Oh, you have to.
Look at this, we're fucking booking.
So Shivani said, well, all right, fine, but I'm still announcing this anyway. We drew names for the Blind Eliminator tournament, and it actually turned out to be Adam Cole and MJF. Then they were both like, no, I'm not teaming up with this guy. You can't make me team up with him. That they're just starting to argue with each other before a video plays on the screen showing Tanahashi. And he says, listen, he's talking to MJF during all of this. He wants MJF to show up at Forbidden Door so the Ace can show him the strength of New Japan. MJF starts to address that video by but he's called out by Adam Cole saying that MJF might be a little bit of a coward, considering that the reason why he doesn't want to show up is because he thinks that Tanahashi's better than him. He's saying that Tanahashi is better than MJF, and MJF goaded himself into saying that, listen, nobody's better than me. So Tanahashi, you're on. You're on at Forbidden Door.
Oh, God. You know what? Fuck it, I'll say it. He is better than MJF.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it. I'll say it with my whole chest. Tanahashi is a way better wrestler than MJF. Talker? No. Well, scratch that. No, I don't know how many screaming children and women MJF couldn't have.
Regardless, I think this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a really good match. Whether you like MJF or whether you don't, you can't deny his in-ring ability. I honestly think he has been, one of the best in-ring performers in 2022 so far with the matches that he has had. 2023, my bad. Wow.
It's all good. I did the same mistake.
That's a me thing. But yeah, I think he's been one of the best in-ring competitors for 2023. There you go. I said that right that time. And this match against Tanahashi is going to be really good. I can't wait for it.
Might be a match of the night.
Could be. What do you guys got?
Aside from me saying that Tanahashi's better than MJF, one of my favorite parts in this segment was Phil, how much do you keep up with New Japan? Actually, all of you guys.
Not at all.
Perfect.
It's very rare. I mean, I check up with the friends that I do have that do watch it, like very religiously, but it's not like a religious thing.
Perfect. That's all I needed to hear, because I forgot whether it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but Tanahashi's like cutting this promo backstage after a match about like his upcoming match with MJF, and he cannot say MJF to save his life.
Like, yes.
Is that the one where he looks like he's like reading off the paper?
Yeah, he's like MTG. No,
MTG.
JT.
Fuck it, doesn't matter. After this, I'll be AEW World Champion.
I fucking love that video.
Like at this point, fucking Tanahashi's just shooting on fucking AEW. First it was Cesaro, now it's MJF.
I gotta find that video. I
got you, man. I'll send you it after this.
All right, cool.
I've been laughing about that.
TJ, TJ, Darian, how do you guys feel about this segment, man? I mean, it's gonna be, like a strange bedfellows type of deal when it comes to them teaming up with each other in this matchup for the Blind Eliminator tournament, and then MJF kind of, setting himself up in this match against Tanahashi here.
I love the segment. I can't wait to see Team F Tony Schiavone have fun in this.
Yes, honestly, that should be what their name is. Yes.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what they do. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good TV. Good TV.
I just think this Blind Eliminator tournament is going to cause some really interesting matchups, and it's just going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Because this is not like a tournament that we've really ever seen before, TJ. I mean, these are legitimately, either rivals teaming up with each other, or just random ass people doing it just for the sake of fun. And who cares if they win or lose the tag team titles at the end of the day, as long as it's going to be, just like a fun tournament or a fun finals for the tag team titles.
Wait, didn't they do this with I believe it was the Dusty Cup?
Yeah, because that's how we got the Broserweights.
Yeah.
There we go. I just love seeing it. It's always one of my favorite things to see just random people put together.
Yeah.
You don't got to be best friends or brothers or cousins, whatever the fuck. Fucking.
I'm here for chaos.
Just team up.
Should be fun. It really should be. We then had the international champion Orange Cassidy and the Ring of Honor Pure champion Katsuyori Shibata taking on the New Japan World Television champion Zack Sabre Jr. and Daniel Garcia. This was a fun tag team match. This would lead up to the match that would actually happen for Forbidden Door for the International Championship. It's going to be these four people in one match in a four-way for the international title. Should be fun.
Not
And
gonna
I'm
lie,
hoping, for the love of God, I want him to lose that title.
Really?
Dude.
I
If
need
any
Garcia
match
to
is
win
gonna
that
be,
shit.
if any match is the match to lose his championship for Orange Cassidy, it's this one.
I need Garcia to win that shit. Just so he can hit the dance with the title. Just tap.
I still personally want the championship to go to Miro. I do. But if they decide to, take the title off of him here, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I want Zack Sabre Jr. to win it.
Sabre would be a good one. I kind of want Cassidy to retain here.
Boo.
I'm not gonna.
any
I wanted Swerve. I still want Swerve to end up being the one to take it, but I don't think it's gonna happen now. But I don't know.
If there was any person from, oh my God, we're just getting everybody here today. Now it's Deontay. What's up, dude? What's up,
Hello,
dude?
there.
I just hear the bang in my ear, and I'm like, oh my God, another one.
Bill and I had the same reaction. I was like, huh?
Well, hello there, fellas.
StreamYard needs to change its notifications to someone's theme song.
If there is any person I would want to take the title off of Orange Cassidy, for me, it's Miro.
Roosh.
Oh, give me
Roosh.
Roosh. Never mind. Give me Roosh.
Oh God!
Or Roosh.
No.
It's really those two for me.
Andrade? Oh my God! Imagine.
The top three. That's how I
Imagine Orange Cassidy goes for the orange punch, and Andrade hits that fucking back elbow in midair, and just.
Oh yeah, he's asleep.
He's asleep.
done.
Oh my God! He just goes. Huh! It's just gone.
Yeah.
There, just ring the bell. Man's asleep.
Yeah.
Referee's like, no, stop. That's it. Oh shit.
But I think this is going to be a really cool Fatal 4-Way here. Last year, we were crowning the first ever All-Atlantic champion at Forbidden Door, which would
I'm
turn
so
out
glad
to be
they changed the name.
Title. The international title just sounds better anyway.
I just realized something too. 3
What's
out
up?
of the 4 competitive in this match are champions.
Yeah, I was gonna comment about that. I was like,
Oh yes,
I would love
was
a winner
Shibata
take
carrying
all,
it?
but
Yeah,
Shibata?
Shibata's the ROH pure.
Oh, no, but was he carrying it to the ring? Because I didn't notice it.
I think he did.
He did.
He
I
did.
don't know. I was in
did.
and out away from my TV.
He did.
I don't remember because I was texting y'all, stronger than death, Shibata.
All the champions were carrying out their championships with them.
Except Garcia. All he had was his dance moves.
That's
But yeah, this is a really cool tag team match here. Zack Sabre Jr. and Daniel Garcia would pick up the win here, which was really cool to see. We saw Sabre stopping Cassidy before laying in on a stomp to Shibata. Chester later escaped the hold, but is met with a DDT by Cassidy before Shibata catches Garcia with a pump kick and a sleeper hold. Sabre then intervenes only to get a running kick by Shibata, but a running PK attempt gets thwarted by an inverted orange punch by Cassidy, who gets stomped by Sabre as Garcia rolls Shibata up for the win, 1, 2, 3. And that's how they pick up the win here tonight on Dynamite. It would then later be announced that these 4 would be in the Fatal 4-Way for the international title. And they were all just grabbing the international championship, holding it in their hands. And the final exchange saw Orange Cassidy yank the international championship from Shibata's hand. This man has been winning by the skin of his teeth in most of his matches. And
especially his match with Shibata.
Huh?
Especially his match with Shibata.
What the fuck?
And
and Swerve.
yeah. He's been winning these matches by the skin of his teeth, and it's almost time. Honestly, to me, I think it is time for him to lose that championship. But if he does retain, I don't know where to go from here, man. I really don't, other than those three that we mentioned.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
Like Phil, you just posed an amazing fucking question. Basically, what if Orange Cassidy wins?
I will scream.
If he retains here, the three people that we named here in Miro, Roosh, and Andrade, those are legitimately the three people that I would want to see take this title. But
yeah,
if he somehow wins this championship again in that 4-way, where do we fucking go, bro? I love Orange Cassidy. I think this Orange Cassidy run for the International Championship has made this championship, honestly, the second best title in AEW. And I know TJ and I have very conflicting thoughts about that, but I really do. I think this championship has done a lot of good.
I think I've narrowed it down.
Cassidy's done a lot of good, but I don't know.
I think the reason why I don't rock with it is because, correct me if I'm wrong, he hasn't had a legitimate story behind this title yet.
No,
it seems like it's just been
no story.
New challenger
It's
each
just
week.
been a match merchant.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, there's no story behind it.
There's been no stories, but also we can also talk about the TNT Championship and having it not be really any story, except for
the story is hot potato.
Yeah, it's the hot potato title, man. I've been saying
that. Well, that's what fucking sucks about it.
So,
but
I think that's why I can't get behind the international title reign, is because there's not been a story yet.
Yeah. And that's really the thing about these championships, and honestly, baby faces within AEW. Babyface champions in AEW rarely just have stories. and if they do, it's just, it's very simple or quick, and that's it.
I think I've dwindled it down to when it comes to champions in wrestling. Heels are for stories, faces are for matches.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I think,
honestly,
I'm gonna be honest, I think across all of wrestling that I watch, at least, the only title I legitimately am 100% behind is the North American title.
That's fair to say.
Oh, shit!
Again?
Oh, shit! It's love! It's love! It's love! Oh, shit!
Love having his first
quack.
His first ever, I believe this is his first ever AEW Dynamite review.
I like how he took the photo I just put in the fucking group chat and immediately made it his audio avatar.
Hey, Liv Morgan look good in that shit.
She do. God damn, Bo Dowell's gonna have to catch these hands, bro.
What's up?
Nah, for real. Bray Wyatt
want about some bitches? What's up?
Nigga, put Liv back on the camera. Nigga, turn your camera off. Put her back on.
Yeah, we want to see Liv.
My fault.
Oh, yeah. It's like that video. Where your mom's at? Where your mom's at? Oh, while we're here, Phil, we decided earlier in the trade, we have given up Jalen to the white delegation, and you are officially ours. The paperwork has been filed completely. You're a part of the black delegation. Jalen said too much coon like shit. I had to trade him away, bro. I had to trade him away.
So Phil,
did we get some draft picks or something? What happened?
We got Phil and 2 third-round draft picks in exchange for Jalen.
Third round.
Jalen's not a high commodity.
Look,
you think we're getting first rounds for Jalen?
I would hope second at least. God damn.
I tried to trade away Steven. These motherfuckers told me you cannot pay us to take him. I was like, well, damn.
Nah,
what
Phil,
about
you
Jay?
finally earned your black card.
What about Jay?
Jay's fine. Jay's fine.
On Jay's ass. Come on.
They didn't do cool shit though.
He has dreads. You can't trade him.
Yeah, that's how those black thing
Nah,
you can
but
do
he's
is
a
have
Don't
bloodline
feel.
dreads.
member.
Don't feel.
He's a bloodline member. We don't.
I
we
know,
don't
but he
fuck with
still has
bloodline
dreads.
members.
If he cut off his dreads, then maybe. But he still has
Don't
dreads.
feel.
He cut off his dreads, then maybe.
Don't feel. How does it feel to finally get your black card, man?
I mean,
You gotta hold the jersey up. They got traded. Nick.
Jersey swap that bitch.
I want to thank all the people that got me here today.
Hey, gotta hit it with one of these. I'm taking my talents. The black delegation. Wearing the all white suit like Braun. Oh, shit.
Gotta get Phil basketball to hold it like he got drafted.
Listen, I just want to thank all the people that got me here today. It's just it's an honor, to be here, and I ain't taking any of your fucking shit. So deal with it.
That's my black brother.
Well, all right.
So, Waf, you came in here either to talk shit about AEW, because that's what this is a review of, or to talk shit about AEW. So
To talk shit about AEW.
So what's up, bro?
I watched the entire show tonight from like beginning to end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like the first time ever, I think.
No,
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not trying to be a dick.
It's like the first time in like 6 months. Like the first time in like 6 months where I like watch it front to back.
Okay.
We're making progress.
No, we're not. Because as soon as I turned it on, I saw Jeff getting his ass beat.
Listen, bro. I still have the All Elite graphic of you.
No,
if you ever want to turn,
delete that.
If you ever want to turn, I'll post that immediately.
No,
and I could.
AEW gave me blue balls tonight. A lot. Okay.
Whoa.
You know what they did?
Okay.
Yeah. You know what edging is? That's what they did to me. That's
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's what they. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
You hear this guy?
No.
This is a PG stream, Law.
I know.
PG stream.
Look at him.
This is a
Look at
PG
him,
stream, bro.
But no, listen.
Look at him,
No.
Tony.
No, because fuck them.
Hey, speaking of, this is a PG show. Hey, yo, this match comes from one falling shit. Stop. What are you doing? Are you guessing? He got that bitch ass tribal chief.
Listen, Tony.
Oh my God.
Listen, Tony. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do with him.
They're gonna fine ass
Tony,
Liv Morgan with her beautiful self.
Stop.
I don't know what you want me to do with him, Tony.
I want you to get rid of him, damn it.
What it is, he just doesn't care.
Phil, I'm not taking this fucking shit.
No.
I know you aren't.
No.
I know you aren't, bro. But
Phil, do I need to put you up for adoption?
Well, we don't need to go there. We don't need to go there. But at the end of the day, loss is going to be lost. He just.
Well, send them back over there to Vince and them. Send them over there with the Biancas and the Livs where they want him to be.
He's already there.
Keep him over there. You know where they want him to be the stereotypical watermelon eater. We don't do that over here. We don't do the Vince shit.
Wow. So I don't know what you want to say, but you better say it quick.
Y'all asked for this. Y'all gonna get this. The bitch ass is gonna start the show off with Jeff getting his ass beat, and then get me hard as fuck at the end with Okada and Bryan staring at each other. You can't do that to me, okay? You can't. Okay.
Listen, you walked.
I'm old. I'm tired. I'm hurt, and I work with fucking children.
Listen. You walked right into this here. So are you saying you were rock hard at the end of the night?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? All we're missing at this point is Zay. That's all we're missing at this point from being like off the wall.
I almost punched myself because Punk helped Jeff, and I don't want Punk anywhere near Jeff. I know why they wrote Jeff off, but I don't want CM Punk ever helping Jeff. If he ever
it's just because he can't go to Canada, right? It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because people are obviously making other accusations, so I just want to let you know why.
I understand. I don't give a fuck. I listen.
If there was any time for a Keith Lee false accusations button.
The less time he gets to wrestle, the better. I don't want to see him out there hurting himself. He looked good tonight, but
Sure.
I don't want to see him wrestle anymore. And I've told Phil that on multiple occasions. I love him to death.
I'm in agreement with him. I'm in agreement with you, bro. Like it's not like we love Jeff here, but it's time to take your life into your own hands at this point and just.
He did the whisper in the wind spot, and I stood up like it was over. I thought it was done because he did it. He did it with so much care. I was like, if he falls again, I'm turning this fucking show off. Thank you.
He falls again.
I couldn't see that again.
People legitimately were telling me that he was selling that spot when he fell. I'm like, dude, that's not selling. He just fell.
Selling an insurance agency. Fucking damn near killed himself. It's ridiculous.
We had the women's TBS Championship match between Taya and Kris. Taya's just mad. Taya's mad that she didn't get the TBS Championship, but Kris did. She's mad that she answered an open challenge, and that is why this match happened tonight. It wasn't bad, but you know, Kris is not losing that championship. So Taya lost. And it was what it was.
Yeah. We support being rock hard with juice. Thank you, Zack. Thank you. I was rock hard for a different reason, but I understand your sentiment.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Look, if I'm with Tony Storm too, I'd beat you. Okay, I'd beat you. Tony Storm.
So, Taya, she hit a sliding German suplex through the ropes. Shout out to Shinsuke Nakamura, because that's what he usually does, and it looked cool. Taya then climbed up the turnbuckle, but is cut off by the champ, who hits a superplex from the top, followed by the Wednesday Night Fever for the win, and she retained her TBS Championship. Statlander celebrates in the ring as we did a rundown of Rampage and Forbidden Door. So that was that. But we then had this main event segment, and this was crazy. This was crazy. It went all over the place. Because it was just Eddie Kingston out there first. And I'm like, Eddie Kingston. And I looked at the time, and I'm like, what are they planning here? What are they planning here? Because we still haven't heard from Bryan calling out Okada, and he definitely wasn't just doing that backstage segment to call him out. So what's happening with that? But it was Eddie Kingston. And I was like, okay.
I was slightly disappointed. I was expecting someone else.
So Eddie Kingston standing with a microphone in hand. And he seems excited to be here, but claims the Elite left because Eddie said that he doesn't respect them. That's not why they left, Eddie. But it's okay.
Sure. That's yeah.
That's why
we'll say that's why.
That's why. That's why. That's why. I think we all know why though. So Eddie addresses the fact that Jon Moxley and himself have an issue because Eddie is teaming with the Bucks and Hangman while Moxley is teaming up with Claudio, and Claudio and Eddie aren't the best of friends. And that's saying it very mildly. So then all of a sudden we see Moxley come out, and he says that Eddie is drawing the line at Forbidden Door. But Eddie insists that Moxley drew that line when he started teaming up with that scumbag Claudio. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. We already know that these two have some major history, and then all of a sudden this happens. The tension is getting thicker between Eddie and Moxley. And Moxley was saying something, but he stopped himself, and Eddie said, finish it. Finish what you were going to say. And every time what? every time, just finish what you were going to say. But Mox is just not finishing what he was saying. Eddie announced the 5th man. He's like, you know what? Screw it. I don't have any time for this. It's going to be Ishii. He was the 5th man. And, he heads down the ramp, which turns basically into a beatdown of Kingston and Ishii from the BCC. And Bryan arrives, and he's calling out Okada right then and there with 3 minutes left to go in the show. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. We're just calling him out now with 3 minutes left in the show. The coin drops, and Okada makes his way down to the ring. They're
I did. I'm telling you right
okay.
now. I busted everywhere. It was ridiculous.
Whoa.
What?
It was ridiculous. I said I busted everywhere when Okada came out.
Nigga.
Phil, you really need a censor button, man.
Nah.
Dude, WAP is never like this.
Nah.
Well, Phil, you're not
Where is
getting
your
monetized.
You can't put Okada and Bryan in the last 3 minutes of the show while I'm already standing up.
That was 3 minutes, felt like 45 seconds.
Even worse.
Yeah.
When I'm already standing up.
I'm already hard. You can't just do it like that.
Phil, you're censor button, man.
What is this?
Oh, fuck.
You've been hanging down too much, bro.
So, Live, you're not famous, but are you rock hard?
I was, not anymore. I definitely was at 9:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So he makes his way down to the ring. He's staring down his opponent for Forbidden Door, giving, just a stare down to Bryan before Yuta blindsides the Rainmaker. Yuta then sets up Okada for the Busaiku knee, but Yuta gets hit with it instead. Bryan was about to get, knocked the fuck out with the Rainmaker, but he ducked out of it. And, he was saying, like, listen, not yet, man. We're not doing this just yet. Okada then said, you know what? Screw it. Fine. You left your boy in the ring. I'm gonna take this man out with one of the cleanest Rainmaker's knives in quite some time. And he hit a Rainmaker to Yuta. And he stares down at Bryan, who is on the ramp, and that's how they close off the show with that. So it's gonna be fantastic, man. I can't wait. And they did say on commentary that this is the main event. So
oh God,
my
God, I'm about to come again. Oh,
no,
Oh my God.
That's about to bang so hard. Oh, oh my God.
Do you need time? Do you need time to yourself on that?
No. I need time on what day is it? Saturday or Sunday?
Listen, Tony.
Sunday.
Sunday, right? Oh God, yep.
Listen, Tony.
What now, Phil?
You hear this, man? He's loving what you're talking about when it comes to the Forbidden Door main event, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but he started to sound like Vince did in his office with those secretaries.
Come on, man. All right,
listen, man. We don't need that. Listen, that's a low
Come
blow.
on, man.
Pause.
Can't say that. Definitely can't say that.
Tony, I'm gonna talk to you later, man. I have some words for you.
Bill, don't contact me anymore tonight. I've had enough of you and your whole game.
Quick question. No, thanks for confirming that's the main event. But for the last, I think, 2 days, I've been hearing Jungle Boy Sonata's main eventing. MJF.
I wish the fuck they would.
Bryan and Okada's main eventing. Ospreay and Omega's main eventing. So we've got
the only two matches. The only two matches that should have either main evented are Okada and Bryan or Omega and Ospreay. Those are the only two matches that should have done it.
Jungle Boy main eventing. That's funny.
Jungle Boy main eventing. Sonata main event. I can't even talk too much about this. I gotta do this on my podcast. But
that's funny.
There's 6 people here. There's 4 options here. If you guys had to choose one of the 4 matches I just listed, what's your main event?
Jungle Boy's on the fucking event. 0 hour, first of all. Putting that nigga on 0 hour.
0 hours.
No, not.
You're putting the IWG. All right, listen, I don't like Sonata for the fucking life of me, but the IWGP.
You're not putting the IWGP
IWGP.
match. You're not putting that on 0 hour.
No,
that's so
Jungle
main
Boy's
event-
going on 0 hour. He's not getting that match.
Who's getting arrested back there? I hear the police.
I don't know. It's not me.
Yeah, fuck it. It's New York.
Not me.
They probably lost.
Nigga, that's white noise to them, bro. That's
They probably the police are lost door for making the police
listen. The only main event
the
to me
IWGP
was
can
Bryan.
open.
The only main event in my eyes was going to be Bryan and Okada. I
Mine
mean,
would've been Ospreay Omega.
I could see the argument for Ospreay and Omega, but this was Bryan and Okada.
But you can't see
me
for
all the
the
way.
again keywords here for the IWGP and or AEW world titles.
No, because honestly,
AEW,
MJF.
yes.
Here's the thing. MJF shouldn't even be wrestling on the show because it's really not meant for a character like him. He doesn't need something like this. He doesn't need to be a part of an indie wrestling show like he's been saying. But I'm obviously not calling him that, but that's what he said. And then the IWGP Heavyweight title. I love Jungle Boy, but that's not main eventing the show.
Yeah,
I'll be realistic. That nigga ain't no
Bryan
main
and Okada.
event talent yet. He's not main event talent yet. Not even near it. If you would have had a Ricky Starks in that match instead, then you could put that on as the main event. Ricky Starks is the IWGP champion, but Jungle Mid, not right now. Maybe after he turns heel, but that face, that trash motherfucker right now, no. Well, not main eventing. And if it is, I will be turning off the main event.
Wow, I'm gonna have a lot.
I want to be
Sky
turning
Blue
it
was
off,
Sierra Hogan.
but you know.
I'm gonna have so much to say.
Sky Blue was Kiera Hogan. That's my main event.
Main event.
Hey, and I'm special referee in that bitch too.
Hey, you call it
Hornball.
down.
I don't think we're talking about the same kind of wrestling.
Y'all are hornballs.
We wrestling all right.
hey, no.
Yeah, you got to deal with Kyle Fletcher now.
But boo this.
Hey, I'll beat his ass. It's fine. I'll just make sure run around from Jeff Cobb.
Both of you
Duck
guys
and
are
dodge.
wild tonight. Like,
Enjoy that
listen,
tour of the islands, man.
I'll take that tour of the islands, and then I'm gonna take Sky Blue on the tour of the islands afterwards.
Oh my god.
Ew, man, get this guy out of here.
Hey, Kyle Fletcher gonna be looking at Jeff Cobb like, you were supposed to beat his ass. What happened? And Jeff's gonna be like, hey, he got up after the tour of the islands, so I said respect, and I'll let him pass. I'm a struggle to get up, but I'm gonna get up.
I'll show you the nastiest tour of the islands I've ever seen, and you gotta let me know if you'll get up after that.
Hey, I'm a struggle, but give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get up after. I'm like,
Yeah, straight in the wheelchair.
What the hell?
where are the yams?
Listen. Here's the thing. I said it earlier on in the show. And TJ and Spot could attest to this. And I honestly think that this is the perfect spot for the main event being Bryan and Okada, because let's say hypothetically Bryan calls it quits after this and he retires with his head held high. If he retires and he holds his head up high after this match, he has nothing left to prove. So honestly, I would have him get that moment in front of the fans. And, if he chose to retire after this, Bryan, we love you.
You just gave Loft blue balls, bro. You just gave Loft blue balls.
Don't curse at me no more, Phil. Don't
Am I wrong in saying that, though? Because I really don't think I'm wrong in saying that.
Yes, you're wrong.
I really don't think I'm wrong in saying that.
You think I want to see Daniel retire again? I cried the first time. You think I want to see him do it again?
We all cried.
Everyone retires eventually.
Why are we talking retire?
He's never retiring. Brian's never retiring.
He's gonna wrestle.
You know who should?
Dude,
You know who should?
that's
Saraya.
not true. You know that's not true.
Who should retire?
At one point,
Saraya.
Brian's gonna have to retire.
You need to again.
Brian is never retiring ever. He's gonna wrestle
He's
until
gonna wrestle till he's
can't
100.
walk anymore. And then
What? Oh my god!
That's crazy.
I don't want him to ever retire. I'm sorry.
Well, he
Listen,
gotta retire at some
it's
point,
gonna be
man.
a rude awakening for you guys who don't think he's gonna ever retire again. But
I mean, we're
listen,
already losing age this year. We can't lose.
Hey, shut up! Hey, shut up!
Who said that?
Don't you say that shit.
Russell Spot said it. I didn't say it.
What?
I know he didn't say it. That's crazy.
Retirement to the side
Listen.
for about 30 seconds. What's everyone's main event? Because no one answered my question. Okada, Danielson, or Ospreay Omega to you guys?
Okada, Danielson.
Yeah, Okada. That
Be
match
naked
gonna go
during that
crazy. Plus, we've already
Okay.
seen Kenny versus Ospreay.
Guess what? You're gonna see it again. It's gonna be better.
Yeah,
Yeah, bitch.
We're going to see it
But
again
we've
and
never
like it
seen
more.
Okada versus Bryan.
We're gonna see it again because we know half of y'all didn't really watch it at 4 a.m.
I did.
Yeah,
watch that
no,
shit.
I
for
was
real.
there. I was
I watched
there.
that shit at
I watched
I
that
actually
shit.
did watch it at 4 a.m.
I was half asleep, but I was watching that shit.
I watched
I
it.
watched
at
that
4 a.m.
whole match,
I was
bro.
watching that whole
That
thing.
shit was.
Whole thing.
I was half
Damn near
asleep
dead,
watching it,
but
but I
I did.
watched it.
I was
Man,
I
dead,
saw
dude.
that
I was
match and then
dead.
went to work at 11 that day.
Nah, bro.
I was half
I was
asleep
watching that shit
but I
at
watched
work. I watched fucking Jay White get his head taken off by Okada while shopping for people's groceries at Kroger,
it. I
bro.
didn't watch that match. I did not watch
I'm not
that.
going to lie. Like, I watched that match, but I gave like half a fuck about it because Ospreay versus Kenny just blew it out
I
of the
just
water.
stayed up for Mercedes. That's all for real.
yeah, I was already there. You know, it was just
Because
Turn it off now.
I
Oh,
was
you
so
horny ass
tired.
down.
Because I was basically sleeping during that match, I watched that match again the next morning because I was like, dude, I have to watch it again because I know I was drowsy during that whole thing. So I watched it twice.
I was up for that.
Who didn't answer? Who didn't answer? Luckily, I think we're tied at Ospreay, Omega, and Okada. Danielson.
Yes.
Oh, then we're just tied.
Damn.
But be all and end all, no world title is main eventing in our eyes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, it's nothing against the world champions of those promotions,
It is.
but at the end of the day, those two matches that are on the poster for this event were going to be main eventing. It was one of those two.
I was like, come on, man.
I'm
They
interested to
advertised
see what the
Okada,
match order is going to
Danielson,
be.
Kenny, Ospreay.
The
more than
match order
world
is going to
title.
be interesting, and I think Russell Spot brings up a good point because the match order for this 10-match card so far, and 2 more matches probably going to be announced. It's going to be very interesting to see.
IWGP is opening it.
I hope so.
I feel it in my gut that
Yeah.
it's going to open the show.
Sonata is my bathroom.
And guys, here's the thing. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you guys right now. Listen, do you guys know last year, the Orange Cassidy match? Nobody gave a fuck about that match until it happened.
Who's nobody?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I guess you. I guess you now.
like a ton of people did not give a single shit about Orange Cassidy's match at
Still
Forbidden
don't.
Door last year until it
See, that's
happened.
different.
Because that
match,
match was one of the best matches on that card. I'm telling you right now,
The
Jungle
best
Boy
match.
is going to be in that spot this year. Nobody gives a shit about that Jungle Boy match. But that match is going to be awesome.
Prove all you doubters wrong. All of
Jungle
them.
Boy's better than Orange Cassidy, so
No, he's not.
yes, he is.
Oh,
He is. He
He
is.
definitely is.
And this is coming from someone who thinks Jungle Boy is mid. He is better than Orange
Jungle
Cassidy.
Boy is light years better than Orange Cassidy.
Y'all are fucking wild.
Orange Cassidy.
I think
is
the
fucking
problem
terrible.
with the world title matches isn't like the matches itself. It's that I think we could have gotten better options.
Ricky
I think
Stark.
we could've.
I keep telling y'all, Ricky Stark should have been challenging Sonata.
Oh no, for story it would be Sonata and Rouge for me.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
for
fuck that.
AEW
Christian should have been challenging.
What the fuck?
Christian.
Come out there in the turtleneck and Russell.
Man, no. Stop. That's a damn total.
That man's such a dick.
Wait, whoa.
Listen, I don't
Wait,
care
what?
what anybody says. Christian is such a dick.
Does anyone know if the turtleneck
What?
is available as one of the attires in the game?
Make sure it is.
Bro, please,
Has to be.
please,
Has to be.
I
please.
just had that thought.
Has to be. Has
First
to
thing
be.
I'm doing is whooping Jungle Boy's ass with turtleneck Christian. That's the first thing I'm doing.
CM
I'm
Punk
getting
beat
both
down,
controllers
Jungle
and I'm
Boy
setting
down.
Jungle Boy's controller down and I'm using Christian.
Yep,
Exactly.
just bitch.
Mad
If you close your eyes
you get the old one. Christian.
Yeah, I wish WWE
Not for real. Who the fuck is hype on Sonata? Nobody.
Hey,
don't
I
Hey,
like
who's
Sonata.
hype on Sonata? Not Nada.
I like Sonata. He's
That was
cool.
probably the best hit.
See,
road
you
capture.
like mid, Deontay. That's what it is. You like Jungle Boy. Of course you like
Jungle
Sonata.
Boy is not mid though.
Yes, he
Nah, he's
is.
bad. He's pretty bad.
Not.
As a face, that man is mid. As a face,
Okay.
he's mid.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. He
Let's
can't
be
cut a promo to save his life.
He's good in ring. I just
Out of
can't
all
connect with
the
him. I don't know
four
what it is.
pillars in this company,
Oh yeah,
He's the
worst
least of a
out
pillar.
of all the
Yeah, he's
four
the worst
pillars in this company,
I agree
Jungle
with
Boy is out. Jungle
I
Boy
agree
is
with
Yeah.
that.
out.
It should be Ricky Starks. I
Fuck
agree with
out of
that.
there. Yeah, because
I
he's
agree. It should be
mid.
Ricky Starks.
And
Take
you can be a
Ricky
good wrestler all day, but if you're not good all around, you're mid.
Mm.
Jungle Boy is
Because think of
even
it this
said it
way:
himself.
Baron
If he-
Corbin is a great wrestler, if we want to be real, but he's ass on the mic.
Jungle Boy has said
Wait,
it himself. Jungle Boy has said it himself. If it was up to him, he would never cut a promo in his life.
Dog
Go to
be
Ring of
weirdo,
Honor.
it's
No,
just
I'm
That
not
is
gonna lie. Him
wild.
admitting that's crazy.
That's great. That's great news. He's self-aware.
Jungle Boy is not him.
At least he knows
Go to
he
Ring of
sucks.
Jungle Boy is not him.
The lights
As
were
long
too
as he
bright.
knows he sucks.
See,
Well,
even
he
he
is
tells you, "Oh yeah, I'm ass." Exactly. It's Jungle ass. Jungle ass. Jack
Hey,
Perry.
look. I just say he's mid all he wants, but guess what? He goes to sleep next to Anna Jay at night. So
That's
he's
fine.
really
That is
alright.
Hey,
very true.
W for him with that one. He's still mid. Baddies can get with mid niggas.
Who should I give? Why do I give a fuck who he's fucking? He still sucks. Like what?
On me, especially when Liv Morgan is out there. Shit.
She's with Bo Dallas.
Yeah, but she's a bow.
And yeah, Bo Dallas actually entertaining though. You gonna tell me the B team shit wasn't entertaining? That shit was entertaining. The Miz Taraj, that shit was entertaining, bro. Niggas get their ass beat. But then nigga came out there with a sign. All you have to do is believe, bitch, and then get clothesline.
He's alright.
Bro, this is. I still cannot believe for that time period, he was the longest reigning NXT champion. That's
Remember his departure from
insane.
NXT where he got like chased outside by security?
Bro, that's
One of my favorite NXT.
And he
moments.
and listen, TJ. What's even crazier about it is that he didn't even get pinned to lose that championship. He lost it in a ladder match to Neville on an episode of at like
Also,
a takeover. So I'm like,
Zay,
he
who
didn't
said
even get
Darby
pinned.
over Jungle Boy? They're both mid. I don't
do.
like Darby either.
I said Darby.
Neither of them should be
Darby
pillars.
is Jungle Boy.
Darby's an Extreme Rules merchant. Darby is just the Walmart version of Jeff Hardy. That's
watch your
it.
fucking mouth. You watch your
It's
goddamn mouth.
true. He's the
It's
Walmart
true,
version of Jeff Hardy.
It's true.
Darby, when has Darby had a good match that was not a weaponized match? All his regular matches, he does the
Not
same
fair.
shit. It's
That's not a
mid.
fair assessment.
Yes, it is. He's an Extreme Rules merchant. Without weapons, that nigga is mid.
Okay,
Jeff
you
Hardy,
think that's
the
like
difference though, Jeff
You're
Hardy
wrong.
was great all around, even without extreme matches. Darby isn't. That
You
nigga
can
is
say that for half
mid.
of the
You're
ECW
wrong.
roster. You can say that for half of the ECW roster.
It's true for them
For real.
too.
Oh dear God.
There's nothing wrong with that being an Extreme Rules merchant, just as long as you know, without this, I am mid.
So
You
would
put
that make Jeff
Sandman in
Hardy-
a regular match, that nigga is mid.
would that make
RVD
RVD
Jeff
runs
Hardy
circles around that nigga in a regular match.
That man was
That-
fucking awesome.
Would that make Jeff Hardy mid?
Get the
No,
fuck outta
because Jeff
here.
Hardy was
No.
good in regular matches. Darby is not.
Jeff can cut a promo.
Jeff can cut a promo.
Heel and face.
Archer.
Exactly. Hey, heel Jeff is different. Hey, who was it? I think it was you. Jeff in Judgment Day. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he crazy, right?
Hey, as soon as you popped him up there, I said, ooh.
On
That shit
on
got
my
hard.
I
screen,
need
on my
that.
screen, you pointed to Enigma. On my screen, you pointed to Enigma.
right here?
So I
Oh,
mean,
Is it right here,
Yeah,
Phil?
there he
Phil?
is.
Look
Yeah,
close.
That's me on my screen.
That's better. That's better.
For me, they're
That's
swapped.
better,
This is Loft for me. This is Enigma. Hey, they're both niggas, so it don't matter. I got a black person.
You gotta invert it. Right, you gotta invert it when you're on stream, bro.
I picked a black person. It's just one has some Latin in them, the other does not.
I don't.
Listen,
Well, technically, I'm half and half.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck happened like over the last 15, 20 minutes of the show, We definitely could have ended this a lot earlier.
This is
But
what
He
happened.
happened. He happened. That's what happened,
He did
Loft.
it. Lob started it.
Him.
Lob
You
started
say
it.
fuck me.
You came in here and the first thing you said was, "My nuts are hard. I came everywhere. Tony
I
gave me
did.
blue balls." Nigga,
I did.
what?
You want me to lie?
I didn't hear all that.
This is supposed to be a family show, damn it.
this is
Phil's
not
gonna
a
have to
family
age
show.
restrict this shit now.
Hey man,
Oh, mommy, let me see what outside the brand is. Mommy, what does it mean that I'm rock hard and I came everywhere?
And niggas.
that's a crazy sentence. to ask
Nigga
you.
not famous as a nigga me.
I'm gonna have to take you out, TJ. I'm gonna have to take you out. This is your fault.
I didn't
This
even
is your
do
fault.
anything. I was invited here, all right? The three niggas down here crashed the party, all right?
I picked the lock.
They picked the lock.
Fuck
The
out
door
of
was
here.
open when I was here.
I don't need no goddamn key.
Door was open.
I don't need no goddamn
Yeah, the door
key.
was open.
I built
walked
this
in.
shit. I
It
helped
was
build
open.
this goddamn
I
house.
walked
You hear
in.
me?
I like
Goddamn
that.
key.
He said the door was open when I got here.
Get out of here.
The door was open, so I walked in.
The key was under the mat. Get out of here.
Hey, that's my motto. It's not home wrecking if the door is open and a finger saying come inside.
The
At
door
that
was
point,
open.
it's just housekeeping.
Oh my god!
Fuck
Oh my
this
god!
way.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Stop!
I'm a pillar.
Go
I'm a goddamn.
I'm a pillar.
Please go
Yeah,
home.
we're the pillars.
Please.
We're the
I
pillars.
want-
I am home. I am home. Do you not see it? What if a shadow just
We're the
ran
pillars
across
of
the
Russell
background as I
Thompson.
did
No,
that?
it's
I would have lost it.
Boy, I would have ran up my patio. I'd be like, nope. I am home. Shoo.
We're
I am.
the pillars.
Yeah, ghost in your house, man.
I'd be like, oh, this
We're
is
the
Craig.
pillars of Russell
He pays the
Thompson.
light
No,
bill.
it does. Damn it!
Speaking of crash, what crash?
Did you crash again,
Okay.
bro?
Bye. Okay. Guys. No. We're fine. I think Enigma just left because of our crazy asses. Listen, I don't know.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, he's back. Nope, he's
That's
back.
not Enigma.
He's back.
Oh,
No, it's not him.
not
It's
a
not
nigga.
him.
That's a nigga.
That's a nigga. It's another nigga.
Nigga.
It's
Bro,
time
give
Zay.
give Phil
Great.
his show back. I'm not here to do the show. I'm here to tell the members of the main event players to let Phil do his fucking show
He is doing the show.
without talking about a nigga and nigga not famous
I
being
tried
rock
to be a good
hard.
person.
That door is still open,
Now
just saying.
me being a good person is just not gonna work out. So
Oh
no,
shit, we're about to witness a heel turn live.
fuck on.
Again, another hill turn.
You know, this is a 3-person show, and then all of a sudden 4 people just decide to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna crash the
Look,
party."
Phil, you left the door open. And
You need better locks, bro.
You left the door open.
In their defense, Phil, you did accept them in. You could have left them in the backstage area.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving no backstage area.
You could have left them in the backstage
you, Zay,
area.
And you, out of all the people, you know, like, what's going on right now?
What did he do?
What?
He came to save you.
Great.
Save me!
This man,
Save me!
this man saw Superman
You're
come in
the
and
one
said, "Fuck you, Kal-El."
Come on.
Save me! Save me! You're the one
Hey,
that's
he
been
pulled a
saying
J.
Wrestling
Jonah
40 for, like,
Jameson.
the past 3 years.
Fucking menace.
It's a fucking spider menace.
You're the one that's been calling Wrestling 40 for like the last 3 years.
Who is this?
Oh hell.
Who is
Oh, you
that?
know,
More people here?
that's Saul. That's Saul. Listen.
Saul?
Ah,
Phil,
shit.
You're better off calling
Ah,
yourself
shit.
Right now. You're better off calling yourself right now, bro. Just saying.
Phil, if you
I'm
let him
trying-
in, we all have to start singing Cody's song.
Yes.
Scare that nigga
I'm
away.
trying to end this thing, damn it. I'm trying to end this thing.
Yeah, well, do the outro. Hit the outro.
And now Enigma just leaves. And I
We already
didn't
sent
even, I
36.
didn't
Thank
even
you all
touch
for
it.
watching.
Thank you.
I didn't
We
leave.
love you guys. We appreciate you. You shut. You. I'm not even gonna get into it.
What is going on?
Okay, do your
Thank you guys.
We are.
We love you.
Destiny's Child.
I mean, this was fun. To say the least. I
Phil
guess.
hates us right now. He hates us right
It's
now.
okay.
Vote
thank
OTB
you
for
guys.
podcast of the year.
Please. Because you're not gonna get this anywhere else. I'm telling you right now. This just doesn't happen anywhere else.
Yeah, we can't do this to BTBC. We don't have the log.
Because if we did, I'd be kicking that nigga Steven off every time he said something stupid.
I still have not been on a single episode of BTBC.
You're on the
So
NXT watch along. We'll get you back on soon, though, of course.
And I ain't been on in a minute.
Like on an actual episode, not a watch along. I just need to be on an actual episode. So,
why y'all hindering us?
Get him on this.
Darian, why you hindering us?
I ain't been on in a minute, bro. I ain't been on in a minute.
Listen,
it's because of Steven, ain't it?
I hate Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Listen, I hate Jinder Mahal, but don't hinder Jinder, okay? Please.
Hinder the filler.
Listen.
He hindering us.
I wanted to say filler, but then Olaf would have said boo. Olaf would have said boo.
Boo.
So it just would have been bad. But thank you guys again. We'll see you guys on Friday for the Friday Night SmackDown post show. I have no idea who's joining me. It's just a free reign at this point. So I guess I'll just leave the door open. We'll figure out who comes in.
Okay, Bruno Mars.
Love that.
What you do?
Where you at? Oh, you got plans. So don't say that.
Don't worry, people. We'll make Darian log in his stuff on the main event players thing soon, so we'll be able to do his shit dirty.
Oh yeah.
Well, we gonna start roasting the fuck out of Steven too.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll talk to you guys on Friday. Have a good rest of the night. Stay safe. God bless. And if any of you guys don't have anything else to say, just to say something more out of pocket, we're gonna get out of here. Are you guys good? You guys done?
Vote OTB for podcast of the year on the Wrestle Talk Awards. The nominations are still up till December 1st. You can find them in my bio, Zay's bio, the main event player's bio. If you don't vote for OTB, I'm sorry, your mama raised a pussy ass bitch. But until next time, I must bid you all adieu. Thank you, fuck you, goodbye.
Tony, do you have anything else to say before we're out?
Since I'm
I'm not taking this fucking shit from Vince or anyone else. Watch Forbidden Door on Sunday. If you don't, I'm gonna do the meanest line ever next to CM Punk while eating muffins.
I guess.
Thank you, Tony.
I guess if I'm here now, watch my fight July 29th. Get back boxing. Watch me whip a nigga ass.
We finally got a fucking date. Thank you. Shit.
Good God.
This nigga's gonna say it in July. It's like, nigga, there are 31 days in July. Nigga, which day?
August. It's a damn in August now.
29th. Alright, the 29th of July.
Can we bet on
ass,
the fight?
Right? Can we bet on it? Can I go to DraftKings and bet on this shit?
Yeah.
No, but I hope not. Don't be losing no money out here, TJ.
Nigga, that means you gonna lose the fight if I'm losing money.
Nigga, you yourself have said you're putting money against my opponent. Stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if I'm betting for you, nigga, you better win. or I'm gonna pay some niggas to come to Jersey and handle you.
Are run-ins allowed?
Hey, do the blackout feature on 2K. Make the lights go out. Zay appears behind him.
Bro,
oh my god, the main event players are jumping Julio!
I'm telling you, Julio is crazy. The nigga named
whatever the fuck his name is. Jose Julio, same fucking difference.
I think your best bet is to cut us off right here.
Bro, just cliffhanger this shit. Just cliffhanger this shit, bro.
I promise
Bro,
you.
Just cut it, man.
This
is running crazy.
I'll just pull twin magic if I start losing. It'll be fine.
Like, we're like, where did TJ come from? He looks nothing like Zay. I start doing haymakers and shit.
This nigga 100 pounds.
Zay looks to have caught a second win.
And it will black.
Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye.
I've been Beyonce. Y'all have a good night.